My wife Abby is the world's top physician. She claimed love at first sight and chased me until I married her. Her rival Silas hated this. Years ago, they vowed never to marry, staying rivals till old age. Breaking it meant a cursed end. Silas took his anger out on me. First, he stranded me in the wild for 3 days. I returned scarred. Abby healed me with top care. Second, he trapped me in a derelict building. I fell, breaking bones everywhere. Abby nursed me back. This cycle lasted 5 years. Him hurting, her healing. Last time, Silas tricked me into eating a deadly allergen. I nearly died. Waking up in hospital, Abby sighed while writing my chart. Don't blame Silas, she said. His dad was a war hero. Fighting me is his only comfort. He knew you'd live, just messing around. A call from Silas sent her rushing out. She missed writing the correct allergy drip prescription. The nurse had the wrong bag ready. Then the system appeared. To return home, you must die by the heroin. This wrong infusion is fatal. Consent. I smiled at the nurse. Go ahead. When Abby returned, the IV bag was already half empty. The warm yellow light of the room softened the cool, sharp lines of her face. Dressed in her white coat, she walked to my bedside, a gentle smile playing on her lips. I just finished up. Is that drip almost done already? She murmured. Let me see how my husband is doing. She reached out to feel my forehead, then gently checked under my eyelids, her every movement precise and tender. I just stared at her, a storm of emotion swirling inside me. After all these years, I could finally go home. My gaze must have been too intense, because the corners of her eyes lifted in a slight smile, and her voice grew even softer. What's wrong? Are you feeling unwell? Did the IV hurt? I shook my head. She smiled and ruffled my hair, pulling a pill organizer from her bag and placing it on the nightstand. Flynn, this allergic reaction was severe. You'll need to continue these nutrient drips for another 7 days. I've also put your allergy medication in here. Make sure you take it after every meal. I slowly pushed myself into a sitting position, my voice calm. That won't be necessary. I won't need them anymore. She froze, her head tilting as she studied me. Why so cold? Are you still angry with Silas? She let out a soft sigh and reached for my hand. Silas is just a bit extreme. That's all. He didn't really mean to hurt you. You're fine now, so just let it go. Okay, I pulled my hand away. What if I had actually died this time? She blinked, then a helpless smile touched her lips. With me here, how could I ever let that happen? Right, my wife was the greatest doctor alive. There was no injury. She couldn't heal. Lately, Silas's attacks had become more frequent. Sometimes it was minor, something that would give me a rash or an upset stomach. Other times, it was far more serious, like tricking me into consuming poison. But every single time, AB would fix me effortlessly. So this time, she probably figured there wouldn't be any surprises. She looked at me, her captivating eyes, usually so full of affection, now held that familiar, indulgent expression. It was as if my brush with death was nothing more than a trivial drama. In her eyes, when did things get like this? In the beginning, she did care about me. I was sure of it. I remember our wedding day. Before the ceremony even started, Silas, who had just flown back into the country, maliciously ran my wedding car off the road. The car slammed into a guardrail. I broke my ribs and was bedridden for over 2 weeks. Abby was furious. She stayed by my side at the hospital the entire time. Later, she went to confront Silas, telling him she was cutting ties with him for good. But just 3 days later, she gave in. Silas had slit his wrists. He was lying in a bathtub, his skin ghostly pale against the blood. Abby rushed him to the hospital, her heart torn between pain and guilt. When she came back, she rubbed her temples, her voice weary. Flynn, he's the son of a war hero. He's not a bad person at his core. He's just hurting and needs an outlet. He wasn't targeting you on purpose. He has no family left. I'm all he has. For my sake, can you just let it go? It was only then that I learned they weren't just rivals. They had grown up together. That vow to never marry and fight until they were old was a pact they made as kids. But then, while Silas was studying abroad, she met me. She fell hard and fast, insisting she would marry no one else.